Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Fiona, and on this space I make family, food and finance videos. And if that's something that interests you, please consider to join our channel by subscribing. Would love. As you've seen in the video, today I'm going to be sharing financial mistakes that people make. So many people think that these mistakes happen only in their 20s, but some people move them into their 30s and to their 40s, and they fail to have financial freedom that they ought to have. So today I'm going to be having a conversation about these mistakes. The first mistake I'm going to be sharing about is not having a financial goal. So many people leave their finances to lack. They just leave the finances to just, be, which is a very big mistake. Imagine you're going somewhere and you don't even know where you're going. What is going to happen? You're going to get demotivated. You won't have that energy that makes you push for a long time. So what you need to be doing is having a financial goal. Have a financial goal that is short term. Plan on something that you want to achieve in maybe 1 year, and when that 1 year ends, have something that is a long term, something that you want, where you want to see your finances get into 5 years. Trust me, if you have something that you're going to get in 5 years, you will not be wasting any of your coins. You'll work hard, you'll be motivated, and you will have a lot of creative ideas to get there. So please make sure that you have a financial goal. The other mistake that people do is having impulsive spending. You find people just spending without any plan. You end up spending, today you're spending $50. The other day you spend another $20. You probably think $20 or $50 is not a lot, but when you add it every week, every month, every year, you are spending a lot of money without even having a plan. So it is very bad financial mistake. So what you should do, if you have something that you intend, that you've liked, give yourself about 24 hours to actually think about this spending that you're trying to do. Is it a want? Is it a need? If it's something that you really need, it's okay for you to spend on it. But if it is a want, please delay the gratification. It is going to pay off. Another mistake that people do is not having a budget. So many months, all the time I think I have a budget, but the months that I actually don't have a budget, I find myself spending more than I need to, and I look back and think to myself, what did I use my money for? And I can't actually figure out what I've used the money. Most of the times I don't use it as I anticipated to use it. So many people think a budget is stressful, it's a lot of work, but a budget is a suggestion of how you're actually going to use your money. It helps you stay grounded, stay in a boundary of how you're going to use your money. You can kind of figure out the money that you're going to use for a month and stay within really a budget, within your means. So have a budget, plan accordingly, do it before the month, before the paycheck. Know where all your money is going. It is very important, guys. Spend even a day or a weekend and have all your money planned for. That is going to be really helpful. Talking about a budget, a percentage of your money should always go about in saving. So many people don't think about saving. They think, oh, saving is for people that have made it in life. Saving is for people that have an extra income. Guess what? That money, if you save it before you actually start spending it, you're never going to think about it. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. When I was having my first job after campus, I was really earning very little money. I was earning about $200 per month. I was working in one of the banks in my city. That is that is a common amount for people that are starting work. And I made sure that at least 20% of the money that I was getting was always put on saving. And guess what? It helped me when I needed a lot of money when I was doing my wedding after a few years of my work. It was not a lot of money, but the money that you put it on the side, it accumulates. So please have a habit of saving. Let it be something that you do before you start spending. A lot of people think that, oh, let me spend, and whatever is going to be left, I'll save it. Guess what? It's never going to happen. You're always going to have needs and needs and needs and needs. Someone is going to come and borrow your money and they're not going to give it back. Something is going to come up and you're not going to be able to save that money. So please save that money. Do not save for a long time. As I said, with the first, have a goal. Save for maybe 1 year. After 1 year, look for something that you're going to invest in. The only money that should be staying in a bank is the emergency fund. The emergency fund, if you don't know what it is having an amount saved that you can use in terms of emergency. All of us are going to have an emergency. Someone is going to get sick. A beloved one is going to have a wedding and you've not planned for it. Something is going to come up. So have an emergency, that money that you put on the side. It is advisable that you have money saved in your account, that if you stopped working for 3 months, you can still survive. So think about your spending. Think about your spending. If you are not working for 3 months, would you survive? Would you be able to pay your rent? Would you be able to eat? Think about that. So that's the only money that should be staying in an account for a long time. Otherwise, the rest of the money, have something that you're going to invest in. Think about the investments. It doesn't have to be something so big. Think about smaller investments if you don't have enough money. But if you've accumulated enough money, please go ahead and make smart decision of investment. Another mistake, so many people think it is a 20-year-old mistake, but it kind of creeps even for people that are a bit older. Peer pressure, wanting to be like someone next door. So if my neighbor has taken their child to a specific school that is expensive, or they've bought a new car that I think is fancy, I want to kind of feel like I belong to that status. Please make sure that you don't fall into peer pressure. Now that you have your goals, it doesn't matter. Follow your path. Everyone is on their path. Do you know that even after you bought your newest phone, a few months later, it's not going to even be a big deal to anyone? I've realized that even no one is going to really think about whatever you have. So do not give into the peer pressure. This is especially for people that have just started life. Please do not put into peer pressure. Another thing that is killing so many people is lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep is especially happens from when you just have a change in your earnings. Maybe you're starting a job and you've just come from university, and a few years later you've gained experience and you're earning more money. The natural thing would be putting more into your spending, having more fun. But if you're in a situation where you're meeting all your needs as it is, do not have lifestyle creep. It causes inflation. So many people feel like, okay, now that I'm earning $1,000, I should be able to spend it. So if you're having your spending on your budget on 2,000, now you increase it to the other 1,000 extra. Please do not fall on that. It doesn't have to always be proportion. The money you earn, you keep on increasing your spending. How about you spend that extra money, if you are getting all your needs, into something else? Invest that money so that it can start making you more money. Make sure that you don't fall into inflation, into lifestyle inflation. The other one that I want to share about is having only one source of income. So many of us spend all our time doing our work, which is really a good thing. But when you only have that source of income, it is going to be hard if something ever happens to you, God forbid. Try and have different sources of income. It doesn't have to be something big. I have learned a lot from people that have different streams of income. It doesn't have to be big. Some people will use their hobbies to create more money. They will use their space like Airbnb to create more money. They are going to use their spare time to get extra money. So if you're having like 2 or 3 or 4 streams of income put together, it is going to keep on bringing for you passive income. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. anything could happen. I hope you have enjoyed this video and you've learned from these mistakes that people make and how to correct them. I hope that you give it a like, share it with your friends, and if you've not subscribed, please, 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 I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Give me a subscribe. Goodbye. See you in the next video.